So while everyone else is throwing money at the latest wellness trends this year, dropping thousands on miracle supplements and high-tech gadgets, claiming to hack your health, I'm about to show you the most powerful health intervention in history. It costs absolutely nothing. The science behind it is so revolutionary, it won a Nobel Prize. And what it does to your body is so profound, researchers are rethinking what we know about our biology. Hey there, welcome to Water Fasting with Nat. I'm Nat, here to show you how skipping meals the right way can help you live longer, look younger, and feel unstoppable. Yep, we're diving into the transformative world of water fasting, where fat burns fast, inflammation disappears, and stubborn health challenges like aging and metabolic struggles begin to reverse. On this channel, you'll find real stories, practical tips, and plenty of inspiration to help you start or level up your fasting journey, whether you're a complete beginner or a seasoned faster. And I'm also the creator of Freedom Fasters, a step-by-step program that makes fasting safe, effective, and amazingly, even enjoyable. With my guidance and direct access to me through our Q&A forum, plus a supportive community of other fasters, other Freedom Fasters, you'll have everything you need to succeed. So whether you're curious or ready to take charge of your health, let's begin your transformation right now. Okay, so let's start with something mind-blowing, a process called autophagy. Now, this is your body's version of Marie Kondo, cleaning up all the cellular junk you no longer need. Now, autophagy is so amazing that Dr. 𝗙𝗪𝗏 won the 2016 Nobel Prize in Medicine for proving how it works. Now, here's the deal. During fasting, your body activates this incredible cellular cleanup crew. It eats up damaged and dysfunctional cells and replaces them with bright, shiny new ones. Maybe think of it as taking your body to the ultimate repair shop, where every faulty part suddenly gets upgraded in a couple of days. But here's the kicker. Come close. This only happens when you stop eating completely. No green juices, no fancy supplements. Only water fasting flips this switch. It's a built-in regeneration system the pharmaceutical industry can't bottle and they can't sell. And coming up soon, I'm going to be talking about how water fasting actually activates your longevity. But before we get into that, let's jump into your brain. Now, Dr. Mark Madison's research, published in the New England Journal of Medicine, shows something astonishing. Fasting doesn't just change how your brain works, it actually upgrades it. Imagine your brain running on regular gas. Then, after 24, 36 hours of fasting, you switch to rocket fuel, ketones. Now, these are the premium, high-octane energy molecules that sharpen your focus, boost your memory, and clear away all of that mental fog. To be honest, I'll never forget the first time this actually happened to me on a fast. On about day 2, it hit me like flipping a light switch. My thoughts were crystal clear and my productivity literally was through the roof. And this isn't just in your head. Dr. Madison's research shows that fasting increases a protein that acts like a fertilizer in your brain cells. So while others are downing coffee and energy drinks, your brain has a built-in upgrade system literally ready to go. Okay, next up, your metabolism. Now, you've heard all the myths about starving mode while you're on a fast, right? Science says it's all wrong. Think of your body as a hybrid supercar. Most people are stuck in city mode, running on glucose. It's a clunky, inefficient fuel. But when you fast, your body flips a switch. It starts burning fat, and that's the equivalent of switching to a high-performance mode. And this is not just any fat. It targets the most dangerous fat around your organs, called the visceral fat. But Dr. Mattson and Dr. 𝗙𝗏𝗏𝗏's research shows that fasting doesn't just burn fat, it activates protective mechanisms that make your cells more efficient and resilient. It's like installing a software upgrade for your entire system. I remember my first extended fast. By day 3, my energy was rock solid. My hunger had completely disappeared. And that dreaded afternoon slump, not even a thing. So that's your metabolism, but talking about energy levels. Soon we're going to have a look at how water fasting actually optimizes your energy levels, not leaves you sitting like a limp noodle on the couch. But before we do that, let's talk about your immune system. Dr. Longo's team at the USC found something so groundbreaking that many scientists actually couldn't even believe it. Their research showed that fasting regenerates your immune system from the ground up. Now imagine hitting Control-Alt-Delete on your immune system. getting rid of all the old damaged cells and replacing them with stronger, better versions. This regeneration actually starts around the 3-day mark of your water fast, 72 hours. I can 100% agree with this research. With the amount of fasting that I've actually done, I have not had a flu or a cold or been sick, been to the doctor in as long as I've been fasting. So fasting doesn't just protect healthy cells, it targets and recycles damaged ones as well. So your body becomes its own brilliant doctor, healing itself at a cellular level. All right, let's talk about the big one. Finally, let's talk about aging. Dr. Longo's research, published in Cell Metabolism, revealed that fasting activates longevity pathways, a cellular mechanism designed to slow aging and repair damage. Every time you eat, you trigger growth pathways that speed up the wear and tear on your cells. But when you fast, your body switches to protection mode. Think of it a little like flipping the switch from sprinting to walking. Less strain and more sustainability. I remember after my first extended fast, my joints 100% felt better. My skin definitely looked clearer, and the inflammation I'd struggled with, particularly in the leg that I had broken, just completely vanished within 48 hours. Now, these changes just aren't skin deep. They're the result of cellular rejuvenation that begins within 24 hours and becomes profound by 72 hours. Now, this is the closest thing to a fountain of youth I have seriously ever found. Everything you've been told about food and energy is about to be flipped upside down. Dr. Mattson's research shows that fasting doesn't deplete your energy, it actually optimizes it. So around the 24 to 36 hour mark on your fast, your body's actually going to shift from using the glycogen in your liver to burning your fat stores, which is pretty nice. And so even a lean person really has enough fat to fuel them for a good week or so on a fast. But by about day 2 or day 3 of your fast, you really do expect to be quite drained because you're not actually eating any food, but you'll be amazed at how much energy you actually have. I get to the point where I can't even sleep that much, and I'm so productive because there's just so much energy going on during the fast. But this isn't just about feeling good. Fasting actually enhances your metabolic rate, repairs your cells, and improves your brain function. So while others are chasing caffeine fixes, your body has the built-in energy optimization system ready to activate. So there you have it. Nobel Prize-winning science that shows how water fasting cleans up your cells, regenerates your immune system, sharpens your brain, and rewrites the rules on aging. All by doing nothing but drinking water. So the question isn't if fasting works. The science actually proves that. The question is, are you ready to let your body do what it was designed to do and return it to optimal health? And if you are, but you don't want the stress of figuring it all out on your own, Freedom Fasters is here for you. Freedom Fasters provides a complete step-by-step program that simplifies the entire process. I created this course after literally spending 6 months gathering information from all over the internet, reading medical journals, like so many things. And now I'm ready to share everything with you in the one organized place, which you'll not find anywhere else. That's actually why I created Freedom Fasters, because I couldn't find it. So this program covers everything from preparation to refeeding, including the science behind fasting, and offers you practical tips to make your journey far easier, trust me, and a little bit more happier. Plus, you're going to get access to our Q&A forum where you can actually ask me questions directly, and you can also connect with other Freedom Fasters, people on the same journey as you. So if you want to do this process by yourself, absolutely go for it. But if you want everything handed to you, honestly, for super cheap, then come on over to Freedom Fasters. I'll drop the link for you in the description. Then I have a guide down below which walks you through the basic process of doing a water fast. So to make sure that it's safe, we need to make sure that you're always safe on your fast. Now, the link for that is also in the description below. And if you've got any questions, please drop them in the comments. I'll be sure to answer those, and I'll see you in the next video.